Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Todd Champion. This is Camping with Champion, and tonight I'm camping at the DMV. And I'm sure you're wondering, why are you doing that? Well, I need to get my boating license and I need to go camping. So I figured this was the best idea I've ever had. I wasn't really joking right then either. I really want to go get my boating license in the morning because I got some cool stuff planned for a boat later on that I can't talk about right now. And I needed somewhere to camp tonight. So I just figured I'd go behind the DMV here because there are plenty of woods and see if I can't find a spot to hang my hammock. That's the DMV right there. And there's a gym over here. Look, some people doing some dumpster diving over there. That's another reason I wanted to stay here, because there's a couple of stores and a Dollar General over there. So I figure we could rummage through their dumpster later on tonight after the store closes. But it looks like some people already beat us to it, which is also kind of bad for my camping because I wanted to hop out right here and put all my bags in the woods and then go park my car at the front of the parking lot or something and then walk back up here. So now I'm going to have to wait for these people to leave so they don't see me hauling my stuff into the woods. One car has already left. This other one's pulling out now. So as soon as they get out of here, we will go put our bags in the woods and then go park the truck. I was about to get out, but someone else got in their car. I don't know if you can see it in my mirror or not, but they have their headlights on. So now I'm waiting on them to leave. So it has been a while and they still haven't came out to leave or anything. I pulled over here to the side so that maybe my truck could block me from them, and I was just going to put my bags behind these trees you see right behind me. That's not really where I wanted to camp at. I wanted to camp back that way, but I just wanted to get my stuff out of the truck, and then I can go park and walk back up here. But man, they've been in there for a while, and it's starting to get pretty dark. I don't know how dark it looks on camera, but in real life, it's getting pretty dark right now. I'm already not going to be able to see in the woods, I think. Okay, someone just came out. I think they're getting in that white car as well. It's the silver car to the left that I've been waiting on. Dang it. They are not leaving. Oh no, go off. So I'm just gonna get my stuff and hide it behind these trees. Then I'll pick it up when I walk back over here after I park the truck. I am going to park up here at Planet Fitness, and that's where I'll leave my truck for tonight. There were a few people in the parking lot outside of their cars, but I just ignored them and walked off very confidently. Like I wasn't doing anything sneaky at all. I have actually never been in these woods before, so I don't know what it looks like in here, and now it's freaking dark. This is not a very well thought out plan, but oh well. I made it back to the tree where I hid my stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and put my headlamp on because once I get into these woods, it's gonna be pitch black. All right, let's go.
Tonight is gonna be the night that I camp out in these woods. I'm sure you've watched it all before, but I promise it'll be good. Cause all the ticks that are in the trees are biting, and all the raccoons I feed are smiling. And this is a camp that I would like to share with you, and it started now.
The way the ground is out here, it looks like it may be a dried up creek bed. I don't know if the camera picks this up or not, but I'm seeing just tons of little green eyes reflecting back at me. That means there's a lot of spiders on the ground out here. So this looks to be almost like a four-wheeler trail or something. I'm gonna look around and try and find a suitable spot for my hammock, and then I'll bring y'all back. I got pretty deep into the woods and I think I found a decent set of trees to hang my hammock from. Plus, I think we'll be deep enough that nobody will be able to see our lights on back here. So I'll be able to use my lights without having to worry too much. That's my fan light that's on right now. I left it there, that way I wouldn't forget where I put my stuff. All right, so this tree here and this tree here. I didn't bring a chair or anything to sit in, so we'll have to use the hammock as our chair tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that set up. I actually have a new hammock tonight that I've never used before. One Wind sent it to me. It's an 11-foot double layer hammock. So on this one, unlike other hammocks I've had, it has a opening in the bottom, and if you have an inflatable pad, you can slip it into that opening and it'll help block the cold air at night. So that's pretty cool. And also this one has a bug net that zips up from the side. And the other ones I've had have all had a bug net that drapes down to the ground. So I'm excited to try this, but I've got to get it all set up for the first time because I've never used it before. Honestly, setting a hammock up for the first time, it's not very hard. All you do is take your straps, put them in these buckles. Well, I'm only talking about this type of hammock. I don't know about other ones, but this is very easy. You just put in those buckles and then you pull it tight. And that's it. And I like to use carabiners. It makes it nice and quick to put these on a tree if you have a carabiner on your loop. Now we just throw that around the tree, snap your carabiner, and you're done. Just got to do that to the other side, and then we can strap it to the tree. Definitely gonna have to adjust these straps. I got a bug in my eye. Okay, got everything set up. Time for the first sit. I thought it was gonna fall. It made a noise, but I think we're good. Oh yes, this will work just fine. So I did forget to put on the, I believe it's called a whoopee string right here. So I had to take the strap off of one end and loop that on and then adjust this. I actually think it's still not tight enough. So I'll have to fiddle around this till I get it really dialed in. Man, once you get a hammock dialed in, they're pretty comfortable. I'm gonna take my boots off for a second so I can lay down in here and zip up the bug net and check it out. There we go. Oh. I can already tell I need to bring the zipper on each side to the middle. That way I don't have to try and zip all the way up to the end. I can unzip half and half and then get in and out. Oh, it feels nice though. It looks like I forgot my stove, but I didn't just forget it completely. It's just in my truck. So later on, I'll go and try and rummage through the dumpsters. And before I come back from doing that, I'll grab the stove out of the truck. I discovered that in Alabama, you can take a boating course online and then take your test, and you don't have to go into the DMV to take a test. You just go in there, show them that you completed your boating course, and they'll add the V for vessel to your license. So that's what I'm doing.
The different types of boat hauls.
I am getting kind of hungry though, so I'm gonna sneak back up to my truck and get my camp stove, and then we're gonna go try and see if there's anything in the dumpsters. And if not, we'll come back and we'll cook some food. I've got a pretty big announcement coming up, but I'll tell you about that after I read comments from last week's video later tonight. Close this up so I don't come back to a bunch of mosquitoes in my hammock. I was out of the little butane canisters for my thermocell, so I didn't bring it tonight. I have mosquito spray, but when I'm laying inside my hammock, I can hear mosquitoes buzzing like around my ears on the other side of the fabric. But they're not biting me though, because of the bug spray. Something just came swooping down at me. Oh my gosh, I don't know if it was a bat or what. I had to duck to get out of the way of it. I'm freaking scared to stand back up again. It came swooping down at me, and I jumped back, and it turned around and swooped down again. Alrighty, we'll make our way to the front parking lot. And I'm probably gonna hop in the truck and drive around to these dumpsters because this is kind of a big area here. So I'm gonna drive over to the Dollar General dumpster and check it. There's something right here. I think it's a thrift store or something. So I think this is just a bunch of clothes. Yep, bunch of clothes. I think this is probably where people donated or dropped it off. And then other people came and like dug through it. Oh, here's some furniture. Yeah, I don't really want anything to do with this stuff because if a thrift store throws it out, then they must be in real bad shape. Let's get around to the front of the building and then we'll make our way over to the Dollar General dumpster. There's somebody in this truck right here. I'll check back in when I get inside the truck. I'm at the back at the dumpsters. I'm just waiting for this car to pass by. Okay, let's go. I'm not sure which one of these is the Dollar General dumpster, so we're just gonna look at all of them. Ew, nothing good in here. Let's check this one. Nope. There was nothing in that one, and I'm pretty sure that was the Dollar General one. Dang it. Oh, this one's padlocked. They must be hiding all kinds of treasures in there. Oh, the side's not locked. Ew. Dang it. Man, I don't think I found anything dumpster diving in like a year. This is the worst streak of dumpster diving I've ever had in my whole life. All right, well, I'm gonna go park back up front and try and sneak back around to camp so we can cook. There's a guy sitting in the truck up there with his lights on. Hopefully he leaves soon because I don't want to just hop out and go walking around there right in front of him. I've decided just to park back here in the back parking lot. I didn't want to do it earlier because the people from the DMV were still here, but I think it'll be fine now. The only thing I would even worry about at all is maybe somebody coming back here and messing with my truck, but I think it'll be fine. The DMV doesn't open till 8 a.m., so I think if I get up and get back here by like 7:30, I should be good. So yeah, I think I talked myself into it. I'm just gonna park my truck back here in the back parking lot, so it'll be much easier to get back over here to my campsite. I saw something flying around. Hope it's not that same bird or bat. The last time a bird flew at me like that, people were saying it was a killdeer, I think is what they called it. And it might not have been a bat. We are back to camp, so I'm gonna get everything set up to cook dinner. So like, I think it's been probably over a year ago now, a subscriber, Brad, I believe, bought me a whole case of weird sodas. And the first couple of them were bad, especially the ranch soda. Oh my gosh. And I thought they were all gone, but I recently discovered one more that I hadn't drank. It is the bacon soda. Now, I believe I have drank this once before, not on the channel, just at some point in my life. I remember drinking it. I remember it not being very good. So I'm a little scared of this one, but we're still going to give it a try since I found it. All right, for supper, I am cooking just some barbecue. This is already cooked barbecue, so all I gotta do is reheat it, slap it on a bun, and she'll be ready to eat. Oh, I forgot to mention, for dessert, I have this melted jelly cream pie. I don't like a lot of pre-cooked barbecue meat, especially the kind that has the barbecue sauce already on it, but this stuff, I think this has white lightning sauce on it or something like that. It's pretty good. Or I like just completely unsauced barbecue meat. Then I can add my own sauce to it. Looks like I forgot to bring my knife, but that's okay. We'll use our spork. I only need enough for about 2 sandwiches. This is what it looks like before I cook it. So I know this camp is pretty laid back. This is kind of like just back to the basics, like regular stealth camping. But sometimes it's nice for me just to get out and do something like this where there's not too much pressure on me, you know? Because if you try to do something risky every single week, it really weighs on you. But having said that, next week I have two spots in mind. Both of them are really cool though. So either one I end up going with, I think you guys are going to enjoy. The one spot, or both of the spots, are very unique too. Okay, that's pretty much done. When you get home from work or from a long camping trip, I know the last thing you want to do is spend hours in the kitchen cooking. And it can be extremely tempting just to go out and get some fast food, which is unhealthy and expensive. But thanks to today's sponsor, HelloFresh, taking back dinner time just got way easier. They have a brand new quick and easy menu which features low-lift recipes, so you can get minimal effort, zero stress, chef-crafted meals on the table fast without resorting to greasy takeout. Plus, the variety is incredible. HelloFresh brings delicious global flavors from over 50 countries right to your kitchen, like Korean, Thai, and Italian recipes that'll make you say, I can't believe I made this. You can even swap proteins or double your portions to build every meal around your taste. And here's the best part. HelloFresh is teaming up with Caraway. When you sign up, you get a free Caraway food store set worth $155 with your third box. Better dinners, better leftovers, made simple. Just click my link in the description and in the pinned comment below to claim your free Caraway food storage set with your third box, available for a limited time only. All right, back to the camp. These hamburger buns look very, very small, don't they? They're just the cheapest ones they had at Food City. I'm gonna finish eating my first barbecue sandwich and then we will try this bacon soda. Oh no, I forgot these aren't twist off. Oh man, and I don't have a bottle opener with me either. I have a backpack that has a bottle opener hanging off of it, but I didn't bring that one, and I didn't bring my multi-tool either. All right, let me figure out how to open this and I'll bring you back. I think I may be able to open it with my camp stove, because it seems to fit under there. This is a lot of work for something that's going to be disgusting. Oh, we are making progress. Let's go. I'll pick that up in a second. Cheers. It's not as bad as I remember, and it ain't good. It tastes like, I mean, it does have a kind of a syrup taste to it. It tastes like some kind of medicine. I just can't put my finger on what it is. I'm not drinking the rest of it. It's not horrible. It's nowhere near the worst thing I ever had. I think so this is baking soda with maple syrup. I think the one I tried before was just regular baking soda. So I think the maple syrup is really helping out a lot. I'll take one more drink. Ooh, that was a big one. Okay, I'm done with that. All right, I'm gonna make another barbecue sandwich. After that, we will read comments from last week's video, and I have an announcement. I'm all done eating, and I was about to read comments, and I heard some rumbling over in the woods, so I'm gonna go check it out and see if I can figure out what it is. Whoa! Okay, something just flew. I really hope I got that on camera. I'm scared to go any further. Freaking huge briars too. Okay. All right, to be honest, I'm kind of freaking myself out now, so I'm going to head back. All right, it's time to read comments from last week's video. I always find that so crazy how if you put the light under your face like this at night, you look just insane, but if the light's from the top, normal, normal, crazy, normal, crazy. It's because I've learned that it creates shadows under your eyes. I just blinded myself. But it's because it creates shadows under your eyes and it gives you like a real sinister look. Anyways, let's read comments from last week's video. First comment is from Jennifer Cargoyle, Jennifer Cargoyle, 3065. Hey Jose, the coolest dasher ever. Jose was freaking awesome. I'm glad I got him. I mean, technically, I guess I got his girlfriend, but she was too scared to come give me the food. So, but I'm so thankful that I got a real cool guy like him that, you know, I really felt like when he left, there was no part of me really that thought that he was going to go and like rat me out or anything like that. Next comment is from Mike Martins R5350. Pee in the eyes. So during last week's video, I didn't have a pee bottle, but I found a spray bottle in my truck, and I said I was going to pee in it, and then also I could spray somebody with it if I needed to. I ended up filling that whole thing up. I don't know if that's too much information or not, but Glenn Webster D3B. Todd gets a visit from the Muffin Man. A lot of people think that like that was a bit, like I was going to do something funny, but no, that was just there, and I still have no freaking clue who did that. So I really was thinking like somebody had to do that because of where it was and because it was taped up too. I don't know if I showed that, but the top up was taped together. But I watched my time lapse, like I slowed my time lapse down. No one came through there that night. The cat did run through multiple times though, so I got to think that cat snagged that from somewhere and just like dragged it under my truck. It's the only logical explanation. All right, next comment is from Steve Fulcher 8031. Definitely your best stealth camp setup so far. Safe travels, sir. I think it was great too. You know, the only thing I would change is probably the bed. So the bed does take up a lot of room in there, and then you got to set it up. And I don't think I want to leave it set up at all times. And I really want to put that bed in the back of my truck, and it can just stay in there permanently. It would be perfect for that. So what I'm thinking is, and I've seen some people recommend this as well, is making some sort of bed that can fold up against the wall. So when I'm camping in there and just hanging out during the day, I got plenty of room. When it's time to go to bed, we just like open the latch or whatever, and we put the bed down. So I think that's really the only big modification I can think of that I want to do to it before I take it out again. All right, y'all. Final comment is from YOBT. Classic. Absolutely love the Porta Camper. What a neat idea. Love your channel and all the surprises you give us. I freaking love that name, the Porta Camper. I think that's what I'm going to call it, Porta Camper. And that is not the last that y'all have seen of the Porta Camper. That video has done really well, so I'm definitely taking that thing out again. As a matter of fact, I have an excellent idea for it. I mean, I do want to like take it somewhere, like find some real porta potties, just put it beside it. And that way people will be trying to come in and stuff. But I have another idea, a really fun idea that I wanna do with them. And since that worked out so well, I have a lot of other ideas for other stuff I want to build. And some of the stuff I know for sure hasn't been done. All right, y'all, that is the end of the comments. But before I lay down and go to sleep, I have an announcement. So a lot of people have been wanting me to do some kind of like meetup or something. And I've been looking for a place, and I think I finally found a place. So I would like to do a meetup in either the end of September, the last Friday of September, or the first Friday of October. Because what I'd like to do is have a video come out the day of the meetup, and maybe I get a big projector or something, and then all the subscribers, whoever wants to come, can come, and we can all watch that week's video together when it comes out. I think that would be a lot of fun. I think I have a place, but I haven't got it reserved quite yet. I actually called today, but they were having some problems there with the plumbing or something. So I got to call back, but I think I got a place, and I think it's going to happen. But I'll give you more details as soon as I get the building like reserved and everything's locked in. All right, y'all. I'm going to lay down and try and get some sleep. Oh no, I forgot about the freaking boat course. So I don't know if I mentioned this, but apparently you have to go through this whole online boat course before it'll let you take the online test to get your boating license. And after you pass the test, all you gotta do is show it to them in the DMV. They put the thing on your license. But it takes 3 hours and you can't skip ahead. And I haven't been doing it. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this done before in the morning. I may have to go home, finish the course, and then go back to the DMV, which would make this whole thing pointless. But I already paid for that course. It was $50 for that course. So I'm gonna finish the course. All right, y'all. I'm gonna lay down. I may try and knock out some of this some of this course before I go to sleep. All right, I'll talk to y'all in the morning. I just found this tick on my arm right before I laid down. The last time I had a tick, I tried to throw it off the side of the cliff, which didn't work. Come on. Gotcha. This time, I'm gonna make sure he can never bite anyone else ever again. Okay, honestly, I thought this was gonna go up in flames a lot easier, but this piece of cardboard is not burning. The tick is dead though. Ow. All right, I'm gonna put that out, but the tick is dead. That scares me. Now I gotta check my whole freaking body. I did spray my clothes and everything with permethrin and my boots, so I'm guessing it. Oh, now I'm freaking out. I guess it fell out of a tree or something. I don't know. Now I'm gonna lay in the hammock, do some of this boat course, then go to sleep. See y'all in the morning. Good night, everybody. For real this time. I just got woken up by some kind of animal, so I turned on my flashlight. There's a raccoon trying to get in my leftover barbecue meat. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get the meat and dump it out over here so it'll be easier for him to eat. He ended up coming back like 3 more times. He would come up, eat a little bit, then grab a handful and run off. And eventually there was nothing left to eat. And he started coming towards me in the hammock. So I had to say something to scare him off because he was just getting too close. All right. I'm gonna lay back down. Good morning. I barely slept at all. All the animal noises and stuff happening all night. It is, I want to say close to 6 a.m. I guess I'm going to get up and start packing everything up. I don't know if I explained this very well last night, but I paid for this online course last night so that I could take the boating exam on my phone. Then once I passed it, I would just go into the DMV and I show them my completed boating exam and test results. And then they would just add the boating or vessel license to my license. Well, what I didn't know was that course was 3 hours long, and you can't just you can't skip through it or anything either. So I did not complete that. So I'm not going to be able to go and get the boating license added on right now. So I'm just going to pack up and go home, I guess. But by the time this video comes out, I will have my boating license. And then we can do some videos on the lake and stuff. That'll be fun. All right, well, I'm going to get up and start packing everything away. Niblet kept waking me up. Oh, Niblet is what I what I named the raccoon, but Niblet kept waking me up all night long. Oh, there's a spider in my lunchbox. But even after all the barbecue was gone, he kept coming back. And sometimes he would get really close, and I think he was wanting to get in my lunchbox because I still had some hamburger buns left. Our spot is all cleaned up, looking good. Honestly, this place, no trash whatsoever that I've seen so far. So that's good. I'm gonna get my backpack on and we're gonna start making our escape. It's not gonna be that hard of an escape. Hopefully there isn't or shouldn't be any other cars out there because the DMV doesn't even open till 8 a.m. Here's a little look around. I know it was dark when I came in here last night, so you didn't really get to see. I almost stayed right down here in this ditch or dry creek bed, whatever it is, but I don't know. It just didn't feel right, so I kept looking up the final hill and we will be able to see what's going on over here. There is an 18-wheeler over here, but oh, okay, now there's a van parked over here. So this is a little awkward because there's a van right there, but I don't care. I've already gotten away with it now, so we just got to get to the truck. I'm back at the truck. Looks like we got away with another one. Thank you guys so much for watching these videos. It's literally an honor to get to do this every week. So come back next Friday for another stealth camp. I have something pretty fun planned for next Friday's video. All right, thank y'all, and I'll see y'all then. Bye, everybody.
All the ticks that are in the trees are